Hey guys, Buckman Game back today, bringing another video for our Season 2 breakdown of the Black Ops Cold War trailer, which dropped today. So, here in the trailer you can see opening up in Laos, which is Southeast Asia or Vietnam. And that's going to be the setting of the trailer, and we're going to go over in this trailer, or in this video, what we see in the trailer based on confirmed new weapons and different content that's going to be released, as well as just some speculation as to what to expect here in Season 2. So in the background you can see the trailer again taking place in Laos, which is Southeast Asia, over in Vietnam. And again, here in the trailer we can see this jungle type setting. I'm really curious if this is going to be kind of a preview to a new map, but also Fireteam Dirty Bomb, perhaps a new map in addition to that, which will also be a preview for the new Warzone map. So we're approaching the 1-year anniversary of Call of Duty Warzone on March 13th, I believe it is. And again, with Season 2 launching on February 25th here, we got just about 2.5 weeks before the launch or the 1-year anniversary of Warzone. Now, a lot of leaks are saying that there's going to be a new Warzone map, which would make sense since the game has been out a total of a year right now. Fireteam Dirty Bomb, all these different maps seem to fit together perfectly for different type of engagement areas and environments. It would make sense that perhaps what we're seeing in the background of this trailer is part of that map, maybe, or at least we'll see a section of whatever this environment is put into a Fireteam map or even into the new Warzone map. So that's one thing I think we can expect here going into Season 2 is the season will launch on the 25th, and then roughly 2 weeks later here, when we hit the 1-year anniversary of Warzone, we'll see all these different in-game events that we're seeing teased right now, that being the lightning storms that we see going on in Verdansk, as well as the Russian radio chatter that we hear on Rebirth Island, indicating that they are talking about the supply line. They need to secure the supply lines to make way for the Nova 6 gas. Now, there is a Russian tanker, or some sort of tanker, off the shore of Rebirth Island, which seems to be holding the Nova 6 gas, bringing it in, which was added to Rebirth Island in one of the more recent updates that you can see on that map. So we'll have to wait and see what all those in-game events add up to as we approach the 1-year anniversary of Warzone. And then I believe Verdansk will be going away for a while, taking a brief hiatus. Maybe they'll rework that map and make some changes before it comes back into the fold or the playlist. And then I think what we're going to see when that happens is this new map, which is going to be the combination of all the Fireteam Dirty Bomb maps come into Warzone as a new Warzone map, which would be really good. The Verdansk map, as much as I love it, is getting pretty stale, and Warzone, I think, as a result of just all the balance issues. But one thing that definitely would be the map. A fresh map, people are going to play differently. They're not going to be pushing as aggressively with vehicles. You don't know the map for a few days, few weeks, really how it plays, to really push around confidently like that. So that'll be one really good thing. It's just kind of almost a fresh start to Warzone in a sense, which would be, I think, much needed at this point. And I'm really looking forward to a new Warzone map, especially one if we look at a lot of leaks. This new Warzone map, which would be a combination of these Fireteam Dirty Bomb maps, would be larger than Verdansk is also. So that would be really, really fun as well. Definitely looking forward to seeing that. Now, other things that were revealed here in the trailer, as you see here in the trailer, we have some new operators. One being Naga, which again is talking to, I believe, Stitch in the trailer, saying that Adler is on his way to Verdansk as they had captured him. This is part of the cinematic story that's building up here with Season 1 into Season 2. So Stitch has captured Adler, and they're shipping him to Verdansk. Not sure for what, we're going to have to wait and see. But we do see Naga with this new SMG. So the new SMG looks very similar to a Black Ops 1 weapon, the MPL. Now, the MPL, or this SMG here in game, looks to be based off of the Walther MPK. Again, this is a 9x19 submachine gun. Place of origin would be West Germany. Been in service since 1963. Now, there's that, and then there's also leaks that said the Tech 9 was going to be coming this season, which is also a 9x19. So I can see how it's really hard to tell what specific weapon this is. However, it appears to be the Walther MP or the MPL from Black Ops 1, but it could very well be some different variation or mix of the two weapons with different attachments of the Tech 9 or the Walther MP or the MPL. It makes sense that it would be a returning Black Ops 1 weapon, that being the MPL. Now, also in the trailer, once the chopper touches down and our protagonists here engage into the foliage here, we see some of the operators carrying a Galil. So a Galil, if you're not aware, is the predecessor to the CR-56 AMAX, or the ACE as it's designated in real life. This is an IWI Israeli assault rifle, going by the name of the ACE 31, 32, 52 and 53. There's just different designations for that weapon based on the different caliber, as well as different barrel lengths, etc., that fit different needs. Now, the predecessor to that, as I said, is the Galil, which again is a Black Ops Cold War, or excuse me, a Black Ops 1 weapon, and that's really heavily based off of an AKM platform. It's basically, Israel took an AK, reverse engineered it, and improved upon it, and they made a really good weapon. Now, that weapon chambered, I believe, in 7.62 by 39mm, which is the same as the Russian weapons for the AK platform, as well as 5.56 by 45 NATO, I believe, are the two versions it came in. I don't believe it came in a 7.62 by 51 NATO, however, I could be wrong. That may be the version that we get here in game. So that's one good opportunity for ammo conversions for the Galil. Since there's no direct ammo conversions in Black Ops Cold War, this would be a good opportunity to include different caliber conversions for this weapon to allow us to have some nice, more good amount of customization, especially since the CR56 AMAX is chambered in 7.62 by 39mm. It would make sense if the Galil was chambered in something different instead of the same caliber, to really switch it up, or at least give us the option to switch to different calibers for a good conversion. So we have the two new weapons that are confirmed, that being what looks like the MPL and the Galil, returning both from Black Ops 1. We have the minigun returning as a score streak, and we have the hand cannon also returning as a score streak. So these are both kill streaks or score streaks from previous Black Ops games. We also have the crossbow making a return again from Black Ops 1. So that's not a surprise. We saw the crossbow introduced for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it makes sense that, again, bringing back Black Ops 1 weapons to Season 2 here would be the crossbow. I think we can expect to see probably at least one Black Ops 1 weapon for the seasons coming up here for Black Ops Cold War. So we also have, on top of Naga, it looks like two additional operators here. Not sure their names yet, but we see the one holding the crossbow, which is the female operator, and then we see the other being the man holding the minigun. And he appears to have some sort of ghillie suit or foliage on his back there. Interesting, cool-looking character, again, holding that minigun. So we have at least three operators, what it looks like. One of these, I'm sure, will be the mid-season operator for the mid-season update or refresh. And that's really all we know based on this trailer. Activision has not released a blog post outlining this. However, I'm sure we're going to receive or get a roadmap posted here at the end of this week or very, very early next week, since Season 2 launches at the beginning or the end of next week on Thursday, the 25th. So, some things also speculation-wise. We had leaks, as I said, the Tech 9, which could be right, could be wrong. It looks like it's more so based on the Walther MPK or the MPL from Black Ops 1. However, there was leaks and rumors of a new machine gun as well as a new sniper rifle. Now, the new machine gun was supposedly going to be the M249 SAW, which, again, it makes sense for the time period. However, not sure if that was actually found in the game files or if that's based on people unlocking the RAL machine gun, which, again, is a SIG 338 Norma LMG, which just, when it was unlocked, had the Bruin Mark 9 or the SAW emblem on screen when you unlocked it. I'm not sure about that. However, the SAW would make sense. But again, it would have to be, how's it going to be different from the Modern Warfare variant? We don't know yet. Maybe it's based on heavily the FF Mini-Me, or maybe it's going to be a more modernized type SAW. We'll have to wait and see. They did that with the M82, whereas the Modern Warfare variant was based on really the original XM109 or the original M82. And then the Cold War one was the more modernized M82A1 or A2. So we'll have to wait and see what they do with that. However, the other rumors were for a new sniper rifle. And again, no sign of that here in the trailer. That could also potentially be a mid-season weapon that we could see here after the introduction of the new Warzone map. Now, that new sniper rifle was reported to be the NTW-20, which is a sniper rifle and or AMR, anti-material rifle. So it would be very similar role as the Rytec AMR, anti-material rifle, plays in Modern Warfare and Warzone right now. However, I believe it would be more effective. Now, the NTW-20 is a very, very large anti-material sniper rifle. It fires 20 multiple different calibers, being different types of 20mm rounds from different types of explosive tips, thermite, etc., as well as different conversions for the barrel to turn it into a 14.5mm, which again is still larger than a 50 caliber. That 14.5mm would be used largely still as an AMR, but more effectively as a sniper rifle in game. In real life, that 14.5 is a Russian round. It has the muzzle velocity on the NTW of over 3,000 meters per second, I believe. So it's a very good muzzle velocity on that. So you could have, again, nice caliber conversions for that weapon, being based on a 20mm AMR, which again would be very effective in Warzone. 3-round box mag on that weapon. It's very big, bulky. You should move slow with it. However, I would expect it to really take out vehicles much more effectively than we see the Rytec AMR doing currently in Modern Warfare and Warzone. And then again, a caliber conversion to the 14.5 to turn it more so into a sniper rifle role with a different type of box mag, whether it's 3 rounds or maybe a box mag for 5 would be pretty interesting and a lot of fun to use. Very interesting weapon. I'm more so looking forward to that than anything here for Season 2. So hopefully that's a mid-season weapon. We'll have to wait and see. Let me know down below what you guys think is coming in addition to this in Season 2. What do you think we're going to get a new Warzone map or not? And what different weapons do you want to see introduced at the midway of Season 2 as well as with the upcoming Seasons 3, 4, and beyond? So I'll leave you guys with that. This is Buffner Gaming with the Season 2 trailer breakdown and everything we know so far. Until next time, Buffner Gaming, out.